Hello, and welcome to part 8 of this Last of Us Part 2 Remastered Grounded Speedrun tutorial. One more stretch. Farm and Santa Barbara. Okay? It's really, like, the bulk of it is the Ellie part of Santa Barbara. Okay? So let's go. Now, I mentioned, once you start playing as Ellie in Santa Barbara, the crafting ingredients and the bombs and a brick or bottle carry over from the end of day 3. The ammo you're given is the same every time. You could have nothing at the end of day 3, and then you'll mash circle here. Actually, I don't think it matters if you do. Whatever, I do it anyway. Yeah, but right here is just go from point A to point B, do this. Go from point A to point B, do this.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong? Oh, I got you.
That's me when I have to do Abby day 3.
It's okay.
Anyway, hold sprint, we're gonna go outside. Oh, I forgot to turn the frame rate back on to unlocked. I had this on 60 when I was doing theater phase 2. There, here we go. Sprint, go outside.
I'm in the kitchen.
And here it does matter if you have sprint held down, so just keep it held down.
Fresh air?
Go to the tractor and pick up Ollie from this side.
Hey, Ollie.
And then mash circle.
What are you doing out?
Put it away.
Hang on, buddy. Yeah.
And then same thing right here.
It's pretty, right?
Just
Hey, you know what? All right,
blah, 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 blah. Skip.
We should go check on Mama.
Alright, now this is the one interesting part of this area. This is what you have to do to go as fast as possible. As soon as you can move Ellie, right there, restart checkpoint. And then we're going to go turn on the music to the left. Now, it's not as soon as you hit triangle, it's when she starts doing whatever the triangle prompt is, in this case, the music thing. So right here, it's not as soon as you hit triangle. Right about there, once she officially starts doing it. We're going to restart checkpoint again, and it's going to place us out here. And then, we're going to go behind Dina and hit triangle. You know it works because the music's playing. Right about there. Restart checkpoint. She kind of circled around her a bit. Make sure whatever the triangle prompt is supposed to do, like, Ellie starts doing it. And then restart checkpoint. It places us out here again. And you just gotta trust me. That's the fastest way to do this part. Okay? It would otherwise just take too long. It basically finishes whatever the triangle prompt is supposed to do. See that? Especially this one. This one takes a while.
Oh, my back. You got that? Yeah.
And then get around her to the right.
Jacket?
She blocks the left side and then go.
You want to pet him? Here.
And then triangle prompt that. And then we're going to herd some sheep.
Oh, gentle.
I'm not going to show it multiple times, but
Here you go.
there's like 4 groups of sheep that you gotta just like walk towards, and then it lures them into the barn.
Into the barn.
Oh, I got him. I can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Once you rest it up.
I don't recommend doing like a little bit of all 4. I recommend like each group that reacts to where you are, make sure they are in the barn, okay? And you have to do this quickly because if you take too long, Ellie will start telling a joke.
Don't stay out.
And once she does, she won't.
That.
She'll, what is it? She'll, the triangle prompt for the barn door won't show up until she's done saying it. It's torture.
I'm like the herding master.
Okay, but yeah, they're in like groups of 4, so just kind of.
Listen up, sheep. Your dinner awaits you in the barn, so come on.
Make
Snowy.
sure they're
Barn time.
pretty much there, and then focus on this
Get
one,
on in.
and then go.
Wow.
lot of sheep.
That's good.
How
I'll
many do you
go
think
for
that is?
this group right here.
1,
Don't run away from me. Come on.
2. Better stop, 'cause I'm getting sleepy.
And go. I think we're good.
Eugene. Hey, inside.
I think we're good.
Todd. Move it or lose it. We definitely have way too many sheep.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
I think that was
guys,
one of my
see you
faster
tomorrow.
ones. No, I'm not kidding. Once she I don't remember what the joke is, but once she starts telling it, the triangle prompt on that door won't show up until she's done saying it. So speed up. So as you saw, I lured them in groups, okay? I didn't just do a little bit of each one. I made sure they were at the barn, okay? That's the way to approach it, I think. But it's
Hey.
never going to play out the same way
How'd you
twice.
get out? Come on, little dude.
And then before, you got to wait for the smallest sheep to, or lamb, to make it in the door. Then you triangle prompt it.
Come on, little guy.
There ain't nothing to do except what the game wants you to do here. You're at the mercy of the game's story right here. Just hold sprint and forward. That's all. Then when the camera turns back, right there. Skip cutscene. And we go.
Okay.
No checkpoints, we just go. And just walk up to the front. Once you make it onto the first step, a cutscene starts. Like that. And then another cutscene skip, but that leads into Ellie walking around. And just like before, you can move while the screen is black. So you hold forward and hit triangle on the door. Like this. Like that. Let me go down here and close a window. And then we play some guitar. Now, it's not the same theme that we played in the beginning of the game and at the end of day one. It's this. Down, up, right, down. Up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right. So it's a... At least it should be. From memory. So... Oh, it's up. Okay. Can I do that again? Oh, brutal checkpoint. Okay, so I was wrong. That's the reason I wanted to do it again. It's brutal. No checkpoints. Boom, 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 boom. So there's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. Do it again, see how fast I can do it. It starts with down. That's so funny. I'm easily amused. Alright, as soon as the screen goes black, Skip cutscene. All right, next we're going to play as Abby. This is pretty simple. There are some infected that you got to deal with. Okay, first things first, it's really easy. Just run to the right. Then when you hit the corner, the back left corner of that car, that truck,
It's not gonna be on
an
that
encounter
side.
begins.
It's all evens.
So like right about there, the back left tire, an encounter begins, and we're going to do a restart checkpoint, and that refills our sprint, okay? Even though you saw it places us a little bit further back, it refills our sprint. So this is what you do here. Because there's an infected off to our left. We got to watch it here. And then just wait. And then the triangle prompt shows up. This isn't an area you can really speed up time. Like, oh, the faster you make it to the car. Like, you gotta... I don't think you can go any faster than that. Well, first things first, you have to slow down here because right there is when they'll start spotting you. So, which is good because you have like a visual cue of when you need to like... You can do that too. Just stop sprinting there and then prone dive. Then climb up. And again, it doesn't really matter how fast you go because we're still just waiting for Lev.
Let's see.
Oh, encounter's over. That's pretty much it. Don't overthink it, okay? Just make sure you stop sprinting by that point, okay? Okay, and then we're going to run over here. We have to check one window.
This place looks abandoned.
So you go in here,
Searching.
you go in here, and then leap over, and then look right.
Lev, I think we're done here.
No, wait.
You got to trigger that. Going in that window, going out, will trigger in that dialogue. Lev, I think we're done here. But if you're looking through the window after you've climbed that little step, that will make the dialogue appear earlier. You just got to look at Lev after you make it outside.
You find something?
So just like that. And then triangle prompt the ground there.
Scratches.
Scooch.
Hold triangle here. And then we're going to go downstairs. But her running's a little slow, so we're going to do dodge,
Hello?
dodge. And then once she hits the flat ground, she can start moving pretty quick again. And we're just going to go around to here. And then
Guess they've got solar.
triangle prompt this. That starts a cutscene. And we skip. Okay, now there is actually something to do here.
Okay. Fine. You were right.
What was that?
Why do you make...
That's the movement you have to do. If you don't do that, Lev
Okay.
goes first,
Fine.
and then you're like,
You were right.
you're being blocked by him the whole time.
Why do you make me repeat whenever I'm wrong?
Cause it...
See that? We don't want that. But dodging isn't enough. You want to do a dodge and a jump. I don't think punches work here, so. No, they don't, so.
Okay. Fine. You were right.
Once you get here, you're good. You want to do a dodge up the stairs, because her stair walking is very slow. So yeah, just get that movement in your head. Just dodge, and then right around here, just dodge into a jump, and then dodge again, and then she runs faster.
What was that?
Why?
I recommend doing 2 dodges. Okay, so once again.
Okay. Fine. You were right.
And then run, dodge,
What was that?
dodge. That right there is the fastest movement you can get.
Cause it makes me feel better.
And then leave. That starts a cutscene. And we're officially into the Ellie portion of Santa Barbara. Alright, first things first, you hold forward and then X. But I just want to check my inventory real quick. So this is all of the stuff we ended Ellie Day 3 with, okay? No alcohol, no rags, but enough to craft a stun bomb. Ellie kept all of this stuff for 2 years, including the bottle we picked up in the after we killed the bloater in the arcade. It's the same bottle. Ellie's sentimental about... Ellie's a hoarder. That's what she is, okay? One day, Dina talks to Ellie. Ellie, we need to have a chat about this bottle. You've kept it for 2 years. But yeah, we're not going to craft here because we want to do it in a spot where we would otherwise not be moving. Or we want to do it in a spot where we have downtime. From this point forward, we're always moving, so you don't want to do it here. Okay, but then hold forward and just get out of here.
How would she get up to the street from here?
And then we're gonna go. There aren't that many checkpoints here to do. There's some, but not many. And again, all the ammo and guns we were given, that's given to you, okay? So first things first, we're gonna come over here, climb up here, jump off the very edge, and then you can get a little lost, but just keep going right. Right, 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 right. And then right here, go left and left. Go right, 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 and then left, left. You want to do this in a crouch. And then right here, this jump can be a little finicky, but it's basically do this. Don't do that. Do this. There we go. That can be tough, because the game wants you to, I think, do that. That's not faster. So, don't do this with sprint held down. For some reason, it doesn't work as well. So usually, again, I go up this way and then do that. It's faster.
Okay.
Make your way up here. We don't have a hammer. We only have our knife. So we can't... Doesn't benefit you to do hammer swings. Okay. Her running speed is fast enough here.
Now what? Mesa Bluff. I'm here, and Santa Barbara proper is...
Okay. This is a very large area, but... Alright, right there begins an encounter. We're not going to do any restart checkpoints. I'm just updating the save file. We're just going to run this way. There's a stalker right here, or two. I'll do this area again. So I'm just... I did that without sprint held down, so she'll get some here. And then when the encounter's over, restart checkpoint. This is right here if you want it. You can skip this if you'd like, but there's literally a free med kit right there. And then we can move on. And a checkpoint to be able to sprint is right about there. And then right there, you restart checkpoint. That leads into a cutscene, and then you skip 2 cutscenes. Okay, let's go back to the beginning, though. This first part with the infected is the worst part. That part's pretty much free. So first thing you do, you just sprint forward. Kind of in a straight line. Again, it's easy to get lost here, but this is the way to go, okay? We're going to go up this way. Now, there's a stalker right there. So what you want to do, dodge. Climb, dodge, climb, and then dodge again. That way we get some sprint here. Okay, that's easy enough. Now watch this. This looks scary, but we're okay. Watch this. We're going to climb. The clicker is determined to hop down there. So this strategy is perfectly consistent, okay? It's scary, but it's consistent. Just make sure you climb enough to the right. The clicker already committed to hopping down there. And then you have to hit X here, and I like to do a dodge off of there so it's faster. And then we go. Just go through the window, watch for any stalkers, and then do a dodge prone, remember those, and then the very moment the encounter's over, which is a certain distance through, restart checkpoint, and it places you up here. In which case, you have to slide down this hill, like so. But if you want to avoid the if you want to skip the med kit, you can, because we have a free one right here. That being said, though, there is literally a free med kit right here, okay? So even in a full game run, after all this, I wouldn't want it to fail, so it's just that easy to pick up. And then at the edge of these bushes right here, right about there, there's a checkpoint, the very edge of those bushes, and it gives you sprint. Now, as for this strategy right here, you gotta dodge off of this ledge, and I think the rest of them you can just keep running. Yeah, I think the rest you can keep going. Yeah, so first one you dodge, the next one you just keep going. All right, we'll go back one more time and do all that all the way through. See, it's pretty simple. Okay? Sprint through. There's nothing weird the game can throw at you. Just sprint through. If you get alerted early, the stalker would have moved on by now, but it's like dodge. He'll always go for a grab, so do that. Then you get some sprint forward. Go over here. Ignore the clicker. Just make sure you climb enough to the right. Hop in. Dodge forward. Go out this window. Dodge. You don't have to worry about them. Checkpoint's over. For full game run safety, I'm just going to get the med kit.
It has to be down there.
Although you'll probably find we won't really need it. And if you hug the right side, you'll skip the sliding down. Okay? One med kit is technically all we need here. But, you know, a few seconds to guarantee a first try Santa Barbara. Okay, and then right there, checkpoint, refills our sprint. And then again, remember, dodge the first one, and then sprint the next ones. Right there, restart checkpoint. That leads us right into a cutscene, and then you skip one more cutscene. So that wasn't so bad, right? Make sure you don't take damage accidentally, because I'm pretty sure that carries over into this part. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Now, if you thought Brewery Overpass
Resort,
and
tall round building.
Haven and Theater Phase 3 were bad,
Just a resort,
Santa Barbara,
tall round building.
this part and the next part aren't actually that bad. It's the third part that's on par with those other levels I mentioned. Movement's pretty specific, though.
Fuck.
If I mess up, forgive me, because it has been a little while since I've done this. This isn't a cutscene, so we gotta watch. But as soon as you're able to move Ellie, right about there, as soon as you're able to move her, or it goes from checkpoint to checkpoint and encounter, we're gonna restart checkpoint, because that, like, the enemies are, like, all of them are looking this way. This will spread them out a little bit. Okay? So, I'll see if I remember how to do this. Here we go.
Might have heard something. On me, come on. Got your back.
So the strategy used to be getting alerted early, but that strategy has now turned into be stealthy the entire time.
These guys.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was my fault. You can't stand up here. You have to do prone dives the entire time. So I did everything correctly, but you gotta do prone dives from that point forward. I'll get a perfect attempt and then I'll explain everything, okay? Alright, they're not conversing, but they're supposed to. Whatever. That bottle, throwing it onto the roof, gets them to stop looking towards you. So you can just go. And then you have to do a prone dive right about halfway here. Right about there.
Fuck are these guys?
Swap to the bow.
We gotta check the chains.
There we go, like that.
Oh my god.
You want to keep low to the ground, too.
Fucking dead! There's someone here! Look around, be ready!
Right about here, we should be good. Okay, now, if I had done this in perfect stealth, I would be able to sprint here. But because I didn't, we have running. I figured I had waited long enough, but apparently I didn't. Okay, so this area can be a bit tricky. This area can be a bit tricky. But, you know, you shouldn't struggle too much with this one. I think this is the good one. Okay, yeah. Okay, so first things first. Get a bottle and just chuck it onto the roof. Once it lands, do some sprint jumps. Jog for a little bit, and then go. There's our trusty bottle we saved 2 years for. And then, again, you want to let go of... you want to start doing a dive right about halfway in this opening to the right. Not right at that corner, because otherwise the person in front of you will see you. So right about here, you want to start doing prone dives. And we're going to go behind that bush. Make sure it's cleanly done, too. You want to go behind this bush, because this is acting as a wall to those enemies over there. Then we're going to swap the shotgun to the bow, and then hit right while we're still in our backpack, so the next thing in our hand is the SMG, okay? So the movement looks like this. Swap from shotgun to bow, and then while we're still in our backpack, move it right to the SMG, so that's what we have in our hands when we put the backpack away. Then we're going to crouch right here, because otherwise everyone will spot us, and then headshot her. And then start doing prone dives forward. Now, the reason nobody spotted her is because you see that enemy with the helmet over there? He's looking that way. And that enemy in there is also turned away, so nobody sees her die. Now, as for firing one bullet with the SMG, let's pretend that I aim with these buttons. It's kind of the same thing in Factions if you've ever used the burst rifle. If you do this, you're going to fire 3 bullets. The same thing with this gun, but you'll fire 2. The way to fire 1 bullet is to do this. Okay? That's how you fire 1 bullet from the SMG, which is a silenced automatic rifle. And then you just do prone dives all the way to the end. You don't want to try and sprint here because there's an enemy with a dog. The strategy on original part 2 used to be we would get alerted early and then that would remove the dog from the exit here, but in Remastered that doesn't work. So we had to come up with another strategy, and this one's good. This is really as fast as we can go. Now you can start sprinting right here if you'd like, but remember what I mentioned before. There's a chance you get shot in your back if you start sprinting too early. But if you manage to hit triangle on the door without an alert starting, you'll be able to sprint the rest of the way to the ladder in the next part. Okay? So I very well could have done one more prone dive and then gone, because they have good eyesight. Okay? So I cut it really close there. But that's how you do that. Overall, it's not that bad. Okay? Okay, so let's go again. Chuck the bottle up there. if you try and stand up, look at the way they're looking at you. If you just try and leave,
I think I saw someone.
see that they're all looking this way. So you have to really chuck it up there, and then they will all turn away.
Might have heard something.
That being said, if you start sprinting too early, they'll hear it, okay? So that's why we gotta do exactly this.
I heard something. Let's check it out.
And then let some sprint refill, and then go. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let me throw it further to the left.
What the hell was that? Let's go down. Go, I'll watch you.
A little bit further, and then go. You're not supposed to get alerted there. I don't know what to do if you get alerted there. Just redo it, okay? And then you'll see right here, I'll mess this up on purpose. Right at around the halfway point, right here. Right about here you want to start, because if you go too far, that happens, okay? Right about there.
Wes, go see what's up. Keep an eye out.
There we go. Should have those sprint jumps down by now. We do them a lot more than I thought during this run. Okay, so this is the hard part right here. Start proning right about there. Then we're going to go this way. Get behind the bushes, because that acts as a wall. And then swap from shotgun to bow, and then swap back over to the SMG. And then prone right here. And then start prone diving again. And make sure they're the fast, low kind. The one with sprint and then hitting circle twice. Like, I guess you can start doing these, but whatever.
What the fuck's out there? Start looking, come on.
I'm going to go a little further this time. That was a good one. Okay, and when she leaves, she'll have sprint all the way to the ladder. But that was a good one. How early you want to start sprinting at the end there, that's up to you. But just know, this is grounded. Enemies have good aim. They can sometimes shoot you off of this, too. So, stealthy is the way to go, especially because you have sprint after this. I'll do it again, see if there's anything weird. The backpack swapping, going into prone, headshotting, and then prone diving again is definitely the hardest part. And again, the movement is, go from your shotgun to the bow, and then, while you're still in your backpack, swap back over to the SMG. And then, yeah, that's the movement. So.
I got something. On me, let's go. Go, I'll watch your back.
Just like that. I think that's fast enough. We'll craft the extra stun bomb we need a little bit later, okay? Right about there. Start your dives. We're gonna go this way. And then swap. Swap back to the SMG. And then nobody's looking at her. We're just gonna go. Perfect. The guy with the helmet will eventually see her dead body. But as long as they're not looking at her when that happens, then you're fine.
We got company. Make sure we're secure, damn it.
I think we're fine there. I'm just gonna go, okay? That's the strategy. Make sure you practice it. That's really all I can show off there. If your timing doesn't work, like if you get to that spot too slowly, someone might see her get killed. Okay, so there's a rhythm and a flow to it. Okay, so yeah, that's how it's supposed to be performed. There's not many other like weird things of RNG. It's pretty straightforward. The movements can be tricky though. That's why I say practice. Okay, because you can't stand up. You just can't. Okay, and then if you do this in perfect stealth, you have sprint here, like I mentioned. So if you're thinking of sprinting early, you might lose time by not getting sprint here. Like that first attempt that I did. Okay, this second part is the easiest part. This is the site of the Rattler boss in No Return. This is the easiest thing you will see in this entire speedrun. You might sometimes take damage, though. I want to try a couple different things here. Like, the strategy is literally just sprint. Okay, right here Ellie has, like, Abby's running speed in Scar Island. It's slow. So what we're going to do here is dodge and knife thrust. All the way forward, because her running speed is like this. I don't really know why. It just is. So the entire way forward, just like this.
Hello.
And then we're going to go in here. As soon as you can move Ellie... Right there. As soon as you can move her. It didn't look like we could, but the camera zoomed in. So we're done with this part. I'll update the file. We're going to do this from a restart checkpoint, just because we can move her. It placed us a little bit further that way.
Come on, you can do it. Just a little closer, buddy. Spray! We got a spray! Down there! Don't let her escape! You're out!
That's the strat. Let me do it again.
Come on, you can do it. Just a little closer, buddy. Stray! Down there! He's running!
And you go. Now, sometimes you can get shot there. Sometimes. So to avoid that, I also I think if you do a tall prone dive here, yeah, they can sometimes spot you that way. It's something I noticed when I was relearning this. If you do a tall prone dive the second time, they see you. So when you're doing these dives, make sure it's the quick and low ones. Like that. I want to play around with something here, though. What if I, like, stop sprinting right there? And then, like...
You hear that?
Run away! Down there!
If you want to, like, more guarantee you don't take damage, you can do that, but I don't think that's faster. I won't spend too long on this, okay? 2 prone dives that way, and then just sprint to the end. But you get alerted right there every time, so if you want to slow down here to guarantee you don't get hit, that's fine. But most of the time you won't get hit. Okay? Okay, once you start hearing the music, right there, when she gets on the other side, that begins this part. This part is up there with, like I mentioned, Brewery, Overpass, Haven, Ellie Phase 3 in terms of just it being the worst thing ever. I had a perfect one in my record, so you know what? I'm going to bring that up. Hold on. All right, I'm going to bring up my record right here because I had a perfect performance, just to show you what it looks like before we dissect it, okay?
Check it out.
You don't need that blade.
Run her there! Gotta be a fucking stray! Shit! Look on!
You're not supposed to get shot there.
Stop her!
Nice. But that was all performed perfectly. Okay. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. I'll try and get a perfect one and then show it on my PS5. Yeah, that was a good one. That was basically perfect, except for the getting shot on the top. That top level is the worst thing. It's... Ugh. Okay, let's try and do that ourselves. That's just the runner. Don't worry. When you see that, that's just the runner.
Good.
Quick, let's check it out.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean for that to happen. I meant for that to be a kill.
Gotta be a fucking stray. Shit. Watch it! Put her down!
Oh, God. Go, 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 go. Yes, this is showing up on my screen, too. The frames get horrible here. It fixes itself right there. But, yeah. Alright, what happened there? You saw, in that one hallway at the top of the stairs, there's a woman with a shotgun that hides behind something. I could have shotgunned her, but I want to save the shotgun for the end. So that's why I don't use it there. Yeah, that was good. I'll go over all the details on my PS5. Yeah, it's sort of a new strategy I started doing. I want to save the shotgun for the end. Alright, this was first attempt. So basically right there, if you sprint any further, you're gonna get spotted. So I go from a jump into 2 prone dives, and this is where I craft a stun bomb, because right there, see the guy in the red shirt? He's right above where my finger is. He's looking in our direction, so we have to wait here no matter what. So this is a good time to craft our stun bomb. And then after... oh, crap. After we're finished, we're going to swap to the SMG, stand up, and then go into prone dives. The loud kind, because you can direct her that way. Much better. Like right there. Okay, so a sprint jump into 2 prone dives, craft a stun bomb, and then exit out, swap to the SMG, and stand up. By that time, he'll always be looking that way. Okay? He'll always be looking forward, parallel to you. Okay. So then you'll be doing 3 prone dives, 1 to direct her, because you can't be standing. Everyone has really good eyesight, okay? So you do 2 prone dives, all the while you're taking out the SMG. So you can't do the prone dives with, like these. You want to do it like these, okay? You do 1, 2, and then a third one to get her moving forward, and then you start doing the low ones. And then you hide in this tall grass and they won't be able to see you. But there's one woman walking out of the doorway that way, and another guy that walks this way. That's one of maybe 3 different alignments they can do. Sometimes they walk out of that room back to back, in which case you have to wait for them to leave, and then you kill the one in the back. Because if anybody sees their buddy die, it's an instant alert. Everyone's on edge. But if you kill the one behind the one... if you kill the back one, I mean, you'll see it eventually. The one in front will turn around and just be like, hey, what happened? And then you headshot him and everything's fine, okay? But this is the one. You kill her with 1 bullet, you kill him with 1 bullet, then you stand up with a sprint, only tap sprint and forward. Then you swap to your bow and do a sprint jump right here just to speed you up a little bit. Aim a bow with shoulder swap and aim at around that wall in the back. The arrow will go through that, like, that thing there, that shelf. And then you swap your bow and pistol to a shotgun and a revolver. Revolver's just stronger than the pistol, so that's why. And then once that big guy with the axe moves left, you crouch walk your way here with a molly, and then you chuck it up top, and that'll get him out of the way. Get your SMG ready, and just sprint past like that. and then aim at this woman's head. I missed. Headshot her, basically. Fire up and work your way down. You're guaranteed a headshot because she has armor, but she doesn't have a helmet. So try and headshot her. You can use a shotgun here. It's fine, but I prefer having the shotgun for later. Makes it a lot easier, especially if something goes wrong. So, yeah, I prefer using the SMG on her here. I don't use revolver either because this kill has to be quick. You gotta be quick here, okay? And you can't just ignore her. I accidentally messed up here, but the rest still work the same. And then you get a stun bomb ready and you do 2 prone dives at around there. You throw the stun bomb at their feet. There's 2 guys, one right there, one right there. You throw it, you get another stun bomb ready, and you just keep sprinting. No matter what, you just keep sprinting. As long as you keep moving, these guys never attack you. If you start dodging or letting go of sprint or just being flat-footed, they'll be aggressive. But as long as you keep sprinting and moving forward, they hold off on their attacks. Okay? And then you get your shotgun ready for this one, and boom. That's easier than using the SMG on her, because she's the same thing. No helmet, a bunch of armor. Now, something that can happen is right here, there's only one enemy here, and then there's an enemy behind this chair right here. If that happens, I use a shotgun on him, and then I move forward, because you can't move forward. The game will think you're sprinting directly at an enemy, and that's not good. So I would normally shotgun him, and then swap to a stun bomb, and then continue the strategy as normal, but I would use, I don't know, a revolver right here. And if an enemy is that far, you can, like, shoot her once and then hop over. If you hop over and she's still at like, the stairs to the left right there, she'll hit you, okay? But if she's close to the top, then you're okay. So you don't have to kill her. As long as she's further up the stairs, then you're good. Okay, that's a lot of information to take in. And when you land, as you're falling, hit circle, so she's able to stand up right away. Okay, that's a lot of information. But first things first, don't sprint past that point right there, okay? That's what I mentioned before. Like right about there, into 2 prone dives, and then craft a stun bomb. That guy's looking our direction, so we're just waiting. All right, hit back out, swap to the SMG and stand up, and then she'll eventually swap. That's why you're doing the prone dives there. That's just a runner. Ignore that happening. And then we're doing these low prone dives all the way through to the end. Right about here. And then 1, 2. Swap to the arrow. That's optional right there, but fire it at the wall. Swap to your shotgun and revolver. And then when this guy moves past, just go forward. And then sprint and throw a molly. And run up the stairs. And you're okay. And then headshot her with that. Get a stun bomb ready, because you'll be shot in your back a couple times. Right, they were hiding in a different spot, but it still works. Okay. And then we go. That may be the cleanest I have ever seen that. That may be actually my best... I don't know what to call this part. I'll just refer to it as Santa Barbara. I'll refer to this one area as Santa Barbara. That may be the best Santa Barbara I've ever seen. Round building? What should I call it? Last part of Santa Barbara, I guess. That was the cleanest I've seen it. You know what? I'll save that one and go over that with a fine-tooth comb. I'll keep doing this area over and over just to show you some weird things that can happen. Or resort. Yes. Resort. Just to show you some weird things that can happen. Or if I die, something I did wrong. Okay. There we go. I'll verbalize it. Sprint jump into 2 prone dives. Craft a stun bomb. That guy moves on. Hit circle. Swap to the SMG, stand up, and go into prone dives. Once you get a path forward, start doing the lower ones. Okay? If this guy is looking at you, I wouldn't recommend doing a prone dive, because then he can sometimes see you. So if his eyesight is on you, maybe hold off on the prone dives for another, like, half a second, 3/4 of a second or something. And then get to the edge of the underbrush here, the grass. 1, 2. That little jump there is optional, but it's clearly faster. Boom. Up from the bow to the shotgun and the pistol to the revolver. Revolver just because it's stronger than the pistol. They're more likely to react to that with their armor. Get the SMG. Sometimes you can get hit by these enemies to the right, but you know, it's whatever. Headshotter. You see, I start up and then work my way down. Now, there's enemies that have a line of sight on you, but it's very unlikely you get hit. Also, I should mention, that last group of enemies, let's say, hypothetically, we never got alerted yet. Let's say hypothetically. The moment you make it past this metal thing right over there, the corner of this wall to our right, those enemies in front of us spawn in out of thin air. They're not spawned in right now, okay? The moment we make it at around right here, they spawn in out of thin air. And no matter what, they get into position and say, we've been hit. I don't know, must be a fucking stray. They do the same thing every time. If you bring an alert into this, sometimes they act a little bit differently, but they pretty much do the same thing every time. Okay, so you don't have to worry about, like, that. So, we've been hit. What happened? Anyway, right at around this table, I start doing prone dives, because if you sprint too long, they're going to know you're there. Even, like, just because they're talking aggressively, I don't know, must have been a fucking stray. They don't know you're there yet, okay? They may be talking like there's an alert, but there isn't yet. So at around right here, I want to do 2 prone dives to keep that non-alert status going. You sprint any further, they're going to know you're there. And then, like I mentioned, I stun bomb the door. But this time, there isn't an enemy to the left and right. There's an enemy behind that chair, right above where the reticle is. But if you stun bomb, like, the bottom part, it'll still work. I just throw it a little bit further, and it still got him. And then I do what I did before. You just keep going, and then boom. Now, you need to get that stun bomb off quickly, because that enemy has a shotgun, and the other guy has a big axe. Like, they'll delay being aggressive up to a certain point, okay? And this is why I like saving the shotgun, because boom. And then boom. And that's it. That's it, yeah. We'll do this a few times. If I mess up, I'll tell you why. If I get some weird alignments, I'll let you know. If you take damage somewhere before then, where's a good spot to heal? That's a good... I think where you would do the prone dives on the top level, like next to the blue, the tables with the blue tablecloths, I think that's a good spot to do your healing for the last push, and then throw a stun bomb. You do want everything to go quickly, though. Okay, so... jump into a prone dive. That was about as far as I could run. Craft a stun bomb. This guy is going to move on. Circle, left, stand up. Prone dives. And then just go. That's just a run. Alright, this is the different alignment I was talking about. See how that guy isn't there anymore? They're both walking the same direction now. You can still do the same thing. You gotta take out the one in the back first. Basically, the one that doesn't have eyeballs on them. So like this. And then go. Do that. Works exactly the same. Boom. Just make the swapping muscle memory, okay? It's easier than it looks. And then sprint, throw. Make sure it's high enough. Got her. You gotta keep going. I just want to save the shotgun for later. Ooh, I might get hit. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Boom. And go. That's pretty much it. Okay, so who's shooting at me? I make it outside. Who exactly was shooting at me? Well, I can actually show you. It's, let's see, that was another really good try. See, it's capable of being consistent. It's, let's see, as I'm prone diving. See the guy up there? On the second floor at the top, see him? He's wearing like a yellow shirt with a helmet. He has a rifle. He's there, and that top portion up there, that's where we eventually go. He's shooting at me with a rifle. Sometimes it hits you, sometimes it doesn't. There's nothing really you can do, okay? You just go. So yeah, we end this part right here. Again, when they walk out. Come on. When they walk out, you get one, you get the other. Now you got to be quick with those shots. But if the one in front randomly like turns back around when you kill the guy in the back, it also won't work. But that's really rare. Okay. And yeah, do this a few more times. Jump into some sprint dives. Craft. Circle, left, stand, into some prone dives. There's the guy up top right there. Alright, this guy is going to be going single file with his lady friend here. So, 1, 2. Shoulder swap. Fire at the wall. Swap right here. Crouch. Wait for him to move on before you go through. And then sprint and throw, not the other way around. Now, it's not supposed to kill him, it's just supposed to incapacitate him. Oh, I didn't mean to... Okay. Whatever, I'll show you, you don't need a shotgun shell, I just prefer having it.
Hear that? We got her! Over here!
Ow. That's okay. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, that guy was chasing me. I have never in my life seen... Once I stun bomb those 3 guys, I've never ever been chased by a melee weapon guy. Never in my life. I wanted to just shoot the one on the stairs and then leap over, but it just didn't work. But that enemy at the very end is the reason why I prefer having the shotgun. Okay? I would have had the SMG and just been firing like crazy. So, yeah. I probably could have saved that if I had the shotgun shell at the end. Yeah, that's a rarity. Good. Circle, left, stand, prone, prone, and then go into the ones with sprint held down. Alright, there's single file again. Let's see. Just 1, 2.
Next.
Let's check it out.
You can keep the pistol there if you'd like. 4 pistol bullets to 3 revolver. We don't even use it, really. That's just generically thrown against the wall. Okay? Oh, God. Sometimes she pops up a little bit earlier. Okay? Alright, let's see what we get here.
Shit! I hear her running! Right over here!
Oh, God. Okay, that was ultimate improv right there. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I just did, so I need to replay it. I was in a bit of a daze there. That one was crazy. But see, that's the kind of randomness you can get at the end there. They weren't aligned properly, and that's why I like having the shotgun at the end. Okay, so what happened here? I do what I'm supposed to. Everything's good. I throw a stun bomb, but the other guy wasn't lined up. He's over there, so I'm gonna get my shotgun out. Boom. I've already ran past him. It didn't kill him, but I ran past him. I throw the stun bomb right away, and then I'm kind of out of ammo, but I'm not gonna shoot her. I'm just gonna hit her foot, and then go over. That was nice. But that's the weirdness that I'm talking about. You need to save the stun bomb. Like, it's tempting. That guy with armor was in our way. Why not stun bomb him? because the remaining enemies, big axe guy, shotgun guy, I can't do anything with them. So yeah, that was a good display of improv. Let's keep going. Just if something weird happens, I'll let you know. I want to show off a good spot to heal. If it's not going well, there's a good spot to heal. All right, let's see. Don't turn around. Good. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not gonna work. My arrow hit right there. And if that happens... Yeah. Make sure you don't accidentally hit that, okay? Left. Circle, left. Stand. Prone dive. Prone dive. Prone dive. What alignment are we going to get with these guys here? They're both indoors. And being a little derpy. Let's see.
What?
Run away!
I missed my shot, that's why. The reticle for this SMG is a weird one. So, yeah, you have to be dead. They have to be dead before you start moving. Okay. But you can get a little careless with those shots right there, okay? Make sure they're lined up. Circle, left, stand, go. Alright, where are they? They're both indoors again. This is definitely the more inconvenient way. See right there, make sure that they're dead. And this, make sure you don't accidentally hit the thing in your way.
Let's check it out.
You don't need that blade. I don't know why I pick it up. I just do. Sprint. Throw. Oh, god damn it. Yep. Well, this isn't going to work, but I'm going to try and heal right here.
I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking stray. Shit. Spread out. Heads up!
Oh, god. And there we go. Whew. That one was interesting. So yeah, right there, if you took some damage or a lot of damage in the somewhere previously, where you would normally do prone dives next to the table with the blue tablecloth, that's a good spot to heal. Okay? That spot protects you from enemies firing at you from behind, and enemies don't fire at you from the front. Sometimes you can get shot from the left, but as long as you start early enough, you should be okay. But yeah. And I recommend healing there if you took like a lot of damage. Okay. Let's see what else the game can throw at us that we haven't seen yet. Okay. Oh, he's outside this time. That's good. So this should be easier. 1, 2.
Yes.
Did I accidentally hit the thing again?
On me. Let's go.
Yeah, I did. Alright, I gotta watch out with that. You just gotta shoot the wall, and you shoot through that little, like, wall unit thing. That's a few times I've done that, so you gotta watch out for that. So you otherwise just have to wait here, so it's a good spot to do all this. Yeah, we get a second try at this. Same alignment as before. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. Let me try there.
On me. Come on.
You just need their eyes to be there and for them to move on, okay? And then sprint and throw.
Stray! We got a stray!
SMG in hand. Oh! Okay, I will replay that, but I'm gonna use this instance to try and heal.
I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking stray. Spread out!
Good. Okay, yeah, so that's something right there that can happen. This is more funny than anything, because I was still able to do it. And you saw, healing there does not really interrupt anything that you need to do. Okay, so watch when she shoots me here. Watch when she shoots me.
We got a stray! Over there!
Did you see that? Did you see that? She was going back into cover when she fired. Look at that. She was going back into cover when she hit me. And you can just headshot her with the SMG. But, yeah, I felt the need to heal here, so I do it right around there. You inch your way forward. I look left to make sure I'm not being aimed at. Now, if you wait too long to throw the stun bomb, you'll get a guy doing that. And sometimes what can happen is the way he falls blocks the doorway. Okay? So if he does that, I recommend throwing it a little higher. You might actually hit him, which knocks him out of the way. And then the strat's the same. I always wait to throw the stun bomb at the guy with the shotgun, because I can avoid melee attacks, but a shotgun I can't. So I don't throw it at the first enemy I see right away. I wait to go around the corner a little bit more, and then throw it. So right here, I don't throw it at him. I throw it at him to make sure I get everyone. And then shotgun, because it's just so much easier. Or a revolver to the body and then jump over. Which is what I saved the revolver for. She might not even react to a pistol. And yeah, that one was a weird one, but yeah, that one woman with the armor with the shotgun, if you go up the stairs too quickly, she'll be aiming at you. Okay? That was like the bare minimum that she did that. Okay. I think I'll move on pretty soon. I think you get it. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's up there. Left, circle, prone dives. And we go. Trust me, you cannot stand up here. Alright, they're both indoors.
There.
What the? Okay. Make sure you get your headshots.
Come with me.
I got your back.
Sprint and go. That was a good use of the SMG there. Oh my god, what the hell? Why is there a guy here?
I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking stray. We got her.
That was so weird. I've never seen that ever. But I'm good. I'm still good. I have never in my life seen that. I headshot the woman with the shotgun, and then I go out and there's like an enemy touching me. I've never seen that. One extra thing to add to this area in terms of weird things that can happen. But that did show off one thing. When I started healing, there's an enemy to my left that saw me and did the flinch, which is proof that even though I was in the alert phase prior and I was getting shot in my back, it's like the enemies that we start with versus the enemies that spawn in out of thin air are almost two different things. Kind of like Capitol Hill. Remember Capitol Hill? I told you like, past this invisible line, a group of enemies spawns in, and being alerted in the previous area doesn't affect the alert in the later area. This area is a little bit like that. A little bit. I'm not going to say it's exactly the same, but it's a little bit like that. Like, I was getting shot at, and they still flinched at my presence. So that was a weird one. Let's see what else we get. All right, they're both indoors. That one's kind of... Oh, he's being all derpy. What's he doing?
God damn it.
Yeah, see, they're just weird.
Let's scope it out.
Go. I'll watch your back.
See how weird they can be?
Run away! There! There!
Oh, better crouch. Oh, got her. All right, I don't need to heal. Oh, God.
I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking spray.
Oh, this is a weird one. Watch this. He's behind the chair. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Ah! Okay, well, that guy was behind the chair. And if that happens, that is the only thing you can do. Yeah, that right there is the worst RNG you can get. I'm calling it right now. Of all the weird things we've seen so far, that's the worst thing you can possibly get. That enemy, instead of being behind one of the tables in the back, he's hiding behind that chair.
It's gotta be a fucking spray.
See that? So you still need to stun bomb right here. I got my shotgun. Was there anything I could have improved? I could have been a little bit closer to him. And you saw I was almost past him. I was almost past him. But that is so rare. Well, it's not rare, but again, that enemy I like saving the shotgun for. Again, it didn't quite work, but it almost worked. And you tell me, what more can you do there? You're out of things to use. No bricks, no stun bombs. We gotta save it for that group of 3 at the end. What is he doing? He's not moving.
Okay, the hell was that?
Let me try and save this.
Let's check it out.
Go. I'll watch your back.
Alright, she must have called down another one. That's another rare instance. The guy just kind of stood there. Let's get a good one, okay? That's just more screwy things that this area can do, okay? Which is the whole point of me staying here longer than I should have. You've seen what successful tries look like. Now let's see how many ways the area can just screw you over. All right, they're both inside. They're right there. 1, 2. Nice and easy. All right, right there.
Quick, let's check it out.
I got you covered.
Don't go through the door too early. And then sprint and throw.
Over here!
SMG. Headshot. Shotgun's still available. Stun bomb.
I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking spray.
Oh, crap.
Wipe her out!
Yeah, if you wait too long. See, that guy going behind the chair is the worst thing possible. What else could I have done? I don't think I could have done it. Thrown the stun bomb a little bit earlier. Because I was so late to getting to the door, I could have thrown the stun bomb a little earlier, but he staggered me to the left. That was just dumb. There's a lot of dumb things this area can do. I need a couple successful attempts before I move on, though. Yeah, it's not even so much this area. It's just the ending. Is he moving? Alright, he's moving on. Like, you should have this down by now, okay? You also have a rifle, but that's not nearly as valuable as a shotgun. Like, if you're gonna master one thing, master this portion right here.
Right there!
That was only a graze, so I won't heal. Uh-oh.
Hear that? Keep running! Over there! We found her! Over here!
And then go. Okay, that was a good one. So yeah, everything up until, like, when the enemies spawn in, we've been hit. I don't know, must be a fucking stray. You should have that part down, okay? You shouldn't really lose a run or have to do this area a second time because of anything that happens before the final part. That final part is always going to be horrible. But just their nature is weird. It's very strange. But yeah, if an armor guy with a helmet and the SMG hides behind that chair to the right, you can't stun bomb. You can't. You just gotta shotgun them out of your way and keep going. It's the only thing you can try, really. All right, one more good one, and then we'll move on. We still have the beach fight. Okay, he's gonna start moving. Alright, so we can do this quick. Boop. Boop.
Got you.
Let's check it out.
And then sprint throw. Don't be in a race up here because you gotta give time for... Oh, she did it again! She did it again. That was so far away, I'm just gonna keep going.
I don't know. It's gotta be a fucking stray. Shit. Got her!
The way looks clear.
Light her up!
And then we go. She did the same thing again. Literally, as I mentioned, you're not in a race to make it upstairs. So if you notice, hold on. If you notice, when I'm going up those stairs, I'm not exactly cutting my corners. I'm taking a wide turn. That's so I'm giving time for that woman with the shotgun to crouch down. Otherwise, that's what happened. Even though it looked weird, that was the second time that happened.
Let's check it out.
So right here, I throw the molly, and then I'm taking a very wide turn around the stairs. I'm hugging the left wall. And that's so it gives her time to duck down, okay? That was a very clean end, though. Okay. I swear a couple more times. Don't go too far left or he might spot you. You literally have to wait this exact amount of time for him to move on anyway. Oh. Yeah, sometimes he can do that, so watch your prone dives if he's looking in your direction. 1, 2.
Right.
And then distract. That arrow is just for distraction. Distracts 2 different enemies. And then sprint throw. Take a wide turn. She's behind cover. You have like 7 bullets to hit her there with. Alright, I haven't taken damage yet, so stun bomb in hand. Prone dive, throw. Good.
I got her! Right over here!
Good. Remember, I like to throw it at him. Boom. Leap over, and go. Results may vary, okay? But that's a good one. And that right there is why, again, I like to wait until the very last second to throw the stun bomb. If you got a shotgun the guy away that's hiding behind one of the chairs to the right, then you want to throw the stun bomb a little bit earlier. But Yeah, a part of it is up to just the randomness that you get. That last part is kind of easy if the enemies are in the right spot and they're not being aggressive. Okay. Okay. Then we're just gonna go. Face forward, please. And then we just go. Cutscene starts right about there. And we go.
Where are you? Abby.
But you see how valuable it is to have the shotgun at the very end, right? That's why I like using the SMG on that one woman instead of the other way around. Just go. Go, go, go. There's only like 2 checkpoints you gotta do here. Alright, as soon as you can move, and you can tell that by using aim. Right there. You can tell that by using aim. Restart checkpoint. It places you like a lot further. So then we're gonna go this way. We're gonna triangle prompt Abby on the pillar, restart checkpoint, and that leads into another cutscene. And then afterwards, you wanna walk like this because it's faster. And we have a very funny cue to know that it's faster.
Abby?
Oh, how about that? I found a little time save. When you're walking forward, you can fall off this a little bit for some forward momentum. How about that? Nice. Do that, but then triangle, restart checkpoint, that leads right into the cutscene. And then right here, hold aim and forward. This doesn't look like it, but it's faster than normal walking that we're doing. And then climb up here, and then climb up again. And then hold aim, and then forward again. Now, the way we know that this is faster is because we're obviously a little bit further along than the devs intended. And this cutscene starting is dependent on where you are. So as long as you're aiming and holding forward, Abby's just gonna... bloop! And that's when the cutscene starts. If you're not doing the aiming while walking, you're slow enough so that she goes over the horizon so you don't see that. But, yeah, that's a funny one. Okay. This fight is not that bad. A little bit. When Ellie has the knife, this fight is easy, okay? It's basically dodge, swing, swing. Dodge, swing, swing. Dodge, swing, swing. You just keep doing that until the game decides they've had enough. But the first thing she does right here, she goes for a lunge. So to avoid that, what you can do is... Oh, restart encounter puts you back here. That's weird. So what you can do is dodge. And go right into a double swing. A third one she'll block. So dodge, swing, swing. A third one she'll block. I didn't mean to do that. I wonder if that would speed things up. Because she did throw a punch right there. No, whatever. Then what you want to do is walk forward and she'll lunge. She was supposed to lunge, but whatever. Okay, and then just wait again. Now she would normally, like... She's normally supposed to throw like 2 or 3 punches, but with the knife, you just dodge and then swing, swing. Okay? That's it. You do that until this little part trigger. Let me treat this encounter in halves, with the knife and without the knife. Okay, so let's go back. And it really is just that simple. You dodge, and then swing, swing. You wait. Dodge, swing, swing. Sometimes she can block that one. It's random, but sometimes she can. And then dodge, swing, swing, boom. And then what I was mentioning right here, you can either wait for her to do a punch again, but what else you can do is you can move towards her and she'll go for a lunge again. So like this, just move towards her, and then lunge, swing, swing. I didn't mean to throw a third one. That was my bad. 1, boom, boom. Don't throw a third one. Boom. And then that goes right into what's expected. Okay, so one more time. It really is just that simple with the knife. Dodge, swing, swing. Don't throw a third one. One, swing, swing. And then boom, boom, boom. And then walk towards her, and she'll do a lunge. Swing, swing. Dodge, swing, swing. Dodge, swing, swing, swing. That's it, okay? That's the first half. Now, if you don't hit square, you are dead, so you do have to do these mashes every time it presents itself. Okay. So now begins the second phase of this fight. You should have that part down, okay? When you can move Ellie again, and you can also tell because the textures of the water changes a little bit. So right about there. Did you see the textures of the water change at around the same time that Ellie was able to start moving again? Mid-fight checkpoint. So we're going to update there. And before I show this for you, I want to show you how it's supposed to look. So hold on a sec. Okay, so this is a 3-year-old clip I'm going to show you, but the strategy works in Remastered. It's a bit difficult to get, but it's definitely worth trying. So it looks like this. If she just punches through one of my punches. Exactly like that. And then I do it 3 more times to show its consistency, but first thing you do, you dodge backwards and then throw 2 punches. If she just punches through one of my punches. And then you dodge backwards, and then you wait for Abby to start moving towards you. Like that. And then you throw a punch, and she goes for a lunge. You dodge that and go into 2 more punches. Then you dodge forward. You're like behind her already. After she whiffs that punch, you throw 2 more punches. You do the same thing. And then you dodge backwards and throw punches, and that goes into the end of the fight. So that is how it's supposed to be done. There's nothing faster than that, okay? Now, getting it is different. Like, you want to try and go for that every time. That doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get it, okay? So I'll try that. And if you move straight backwards, you'll hit, like, the invisible wall, like the boat that Lev is in. So when you're backing up, you want to back up back left. We can do this as many times as we want. 1, 2, back up, and then... I'm going to dodge forward. All right, sheep. So I'm improvising right now. I think we're good. Nope, still one more. I think there we're good. Okay, so that wasn't good, but that was just improv because the hard one to get, like, you can do this, okay? You can do that. That's easy. This one's kind of difficult. You need to throw a punch and then she goes for a lunge. That's kind of the hard part, okay? I kind of got it there. I kind of had a feeling she'd go for a lunge there. I think we're good there. So again, you try and go for what I showed you. If it doesn't work, just improvise, okay? Again, the strat is dodge backwards, throw 2 punches, dodge backwards again, wait, move back a little bit, and then go. See, it didn't quite work, but she kind of blocked it. I don't know why. 1, 2. Yeah, she's being difficult. It is good. I don't know why I can't get that lunge from her the second time. Like I said, that's easy. If you do this again, I think she's gonna go for a lunge again. That's something I've noticed happens. See, it just doesn't quite seem to work. That should be enough punches. You can count the punches too. Like, you can do it as simple as this. Like, you can just wait for her to... I think that might be enough. Nope, not enough. Also, I should mention this. This is the reason it's more complicated. In the first phase, when she had the knife, you just had to dodge 1 attack and then do that. If you do that here, it doesn't work. Okay? See that? It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So, most of the time she'll throw 3 punches. In this phase of the fight, most of the time she'll throw 3 punches. It's kind of like the Sarah fight at the end of Haven. And you just gotta watch out for her lunges. But yeah, this part, there's no, like, again, what I showed you is what I want to get to happen, but sometimes it's just not. Okay? Like, from this point forward, it gets... There we go. And then 1, 2, dodge forward. 1, 2, dodge forward. 1. Oh, okay. That was weird. But that's good enough. Once you punch a 3rd time, that's how you know the fight's over. I almost got it there. I almost got it, but then she punched through one of my punches. I almost got it. Here we go. 1, 2. Dodge forward. 1, 2. Boom. Nope, didn't work. Close though. Then I'm gonna dodge backwards and then boom. Okay, that isn't bad right there. I'm gonna go back to the beginning and then we'll just do it straight through. Okay, that's pretty much all there is to the fight. Dodge, slice, slice. Dodge, slice, slice. Only 2 slices. Dodge, slice, slice. 3rd one. That progresses the fight. Move towards her. She will do a lunge. Dodge, slice. Alright, she didn't go through. Dodge, slice, slice. You get it. Dodge, slice, slice. And because I didn't hit her the 2nd time that one time, we gotta... Yeah, for each one to, like, count, she blocked 1. That might have been my fault, but if you don't get the 2nd slice on her, it's like that never happened. Okay, so I had to do it a whole other time. Okay, and then just mash square a bunch of times. And then the 2nd phase again. 2. Boom. Boom. Dodge forward, get behind her. 1, 2. Alright, she blocked me, that's okay. Oh, that hurt. Okay, that was my own fault. 1, 2. I'm gonna dodge backwards and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the dodge backwards doesn't work every time. It only works in the beginning and the end. So one more time here. Two. And I'll dodge backwards. Boom. Okay, I think what's getting her to lunge that second time, like right here, the moment she starts moving forward, like right there, I think what was happening was I was backing up too long. So if I let her back up for a certain amount of time, yeah, she doesn't do, because you don't want that. She's going to block the second one, and then who knows what's going to happen. That's not how it's supposed to go. So back up, punch, punch, back up again, right there. Punch, dodge, punch, punch, dodge to her right. Boom, punch, 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 there we go. Punch, 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 punch. I will end it on that one because that was the best one. That's from the clip that I showed. Try and get that. It's possible. I just did it, okay? And then hold forward and mash square because the game's waiting for you to do that. And then cutscene will begin at some point. Remember, the timer doesn't count while the cutscene's going. There. I wanted to get it perfectly just once. There we go, right at the end. There's nothing faster than that. Nothing. Alright, this is easy. Walk through the front door, go upstairs and to the right, triangle prompt the guitar, and then play the theme from the beginning. But it's a bit harder to do because it feels different. Because Ellie's missing fingers now. I don't know if it's just psychological, but this guitar feels more difficult to play, even just using a controller. The devs probably did something to make it feel more uncomfortable. Boom, 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 boom. And that's it. Same theme from the beginning. We're gonna go upstairs. Triangle prompt the door. Triangle prompt there, that leads into a cutscene, and then play the guitar. Yeah, it's harder to play for me. And her. Skip cutscene, skip cutscene, skip cutscene, and we're done. And then quit. And this is where your speedrun recap would pop up, which you can find in extras. And then this was the last run that I did. It would show this, and then when it backs out, it asks you, would you like to save your times for Ellie, Abby, and full game? It's like, yes, I would. View your records. Your best times are saved for each difficulty and permadeath mode in the main game and New Game Plus. They can also be separated between Ellie and Abby game sections. It's so cool Naughty Dog actually made this. And then, when the run is over, I think I mentioned this in the beginning, you gotta show these, that gameplay modifiers were turned off. Awareness indicators are turned off. They were on for the sake of the speedrun, but normally they have to be turned off. And then lock on aim turned off. High contrast display is turned off. Enhanced listen mode off, infinite breath off, skip puzzle off, and combat accessibility is off. If you forget to show those, the run won't count. So, yeah. And again, for current rules right now, the run has to be done without unlocked frame rate turned on. I use it anyway just because I love it. I love it. I hate this and Remake's 60 FPS. It's so heavy. I don't feel that way with other games, but yeah. We're done. Finally. This took a long time to make. Hopefully you use this stuff. The PC port is coming. At the time I'm recording this, the PC port comes out in 3.5 months. I will let you guys know if these strategies work for that as well. I won't make a whole new tutorial, but I'll make a separate video showing, like these are the strats right here. If there's something different, I will make a video showing the differences. But yeah. That's Farm and Santa Barbara. Rough stretch. And these don't show up in Ellie or Abby percent because of some reasons I mentioned. Like, the supplies you end Ellie Day 3 with carry over to Santa Barbara. If we allowed a certain category, if we made a certain category for this, everyone would have like a different amount of stuff. And it'd be hard to enforce. Plus, there's just not enough game there to really warrant it. But yeah, Farm and Santa Barbara are in full game runs only. And as you saw, it can be a bit tricky, especially the resort part. So, practice, 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 not just until you got it down, but until you've seen everything the game can throw at you. That's what leads to my really, really long practice sessions. Not so much that I got it, but I want to see what else the game has that it can throw my way. How many curveballs does it have? But yes, that is Part 2 Remastered. Most of these strategies will work for original Part 2. Not every single one, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, original Part 2 is in the same league as this. Don't ever run this version of Last of Us. Run this version instead. That's kind of the Part 2 equivalent. Don't run original Part 2. Just don't. There really isn't a reason to unless you don't have a PS5. And now it's coming out on PC, so no excuses. Run the remaster, okay? The loading screens are cut down by an hour. I'm not kidding. An hour and 10 minutes, actually. So yeah. Any questions overall? Feel free to ask. I or someone else will answer them for you. More importantly, if you want to run a Last of Us game, join the Discord. Okay? We have a Last of Us speedrunning Discord. Not just my Discord, an entire Last of Us speedrunning Discord. Okay? So, yeah. There you'll find other runners that might have the answer to your question. And if you think a question's dumb, that's a good place to ask it. Okay? Because, you know, no such thing as a dumb question. If you're just getting into this and you really want to give it a try, that's a good place to go. Okay? And these tutorials, which were very in-depth, will certainly help. I'm tired. Happy speedrunning. Hope you learned something. See you guys. Bye.